Ladies and gentlemen, it's that special time of the day. It's the best time of the day. You now locked and loaded with your main man, my dig, and my dog, Troy King. Pipe down and turn this up, man. Yeah. Focus, yeah. Roll up my tree, just smoking. Everything potent. Say what I want, no glucose, no sugar coating. I break it down. I do my history. Plus, I'm the truth and I'm super sharp mentally. Boy, I'm a god, you're not seeing me physically. Plus, I stop you. I'm talking about literally. Me and my shorty, so don't see the chemistry. Work for what we got. Hustle hard a lot. Y'all can never take this energy. Nah, writing on the wall. Plus, I'm still a dog. Half of it, I don't let you see. Rock a koofy with the shades on, dog. Nobody coming after me. It might be an actual casualty.
I know that you mad.
What's goody?
I got my own clientele, ain't got that bag. You know who I'm talking to, cause boy, I beat your ass. See you mad. I got that bag. Yeah.
Yo, what's goody?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that special time of the day. It's the best time of the day. You now locked and loaded with your main man, my dig, and my dog, Troy King. Pipe down and turn this up, man. Yeah. Third eye open. Focus, yeah. Roll up my tree.
Yeah, let y'all get some of that.
Scotty dripping too.
Scotty drippin' is a naughty guy. Get your whole scoop Haagen-Dazs. Y'all ain't eating like it's Ramadan. Earn your stripes like Adidas. Dig like Gucci Taliban. And I'm from the Afghanistan. Hammer on me like a handyman. Check chains on me like an avalanche. Squads ball on the off season. Whole team with the summer camp. I swear no visa. Pinky ring like a damn lamp. And my girl ride me real slow. Call that the wheelchair ramp. Anybody got a problem, I dress a P.O. box with a damn stamp. Name all in your bitch.
Yeah, what we doing?
Got me feeling like I'm trying it. Guess you boys ain't
Told you all this fake boxing about to be done.
Steak and shrimp with the
Let's get this together, eh?
like a bunch of crips. Told the clock I need big gas. A bunch of mafia on pump six. Tossing on these niggas off rip. Shoes pump, but I don't never trip. I bring it to your mama house in your homeroom like a car slip. Cold teeth when I talk shit. Bo Jackson better get here. Flo ain't got no fucking welcome map, but I'ma welcome y'all to this Scotty trip. Welcome you niggas to Scotty. Welcome you niggas to Scotty. Welcome you bitches to Scotty. Welcome you bitches to Scotty. Scotty drippin', I be Dodge with it. Henny sippin' on the money mission. Mossberg got a kick to it. Knock him down like Sonny Liston. Rain glisten when I'm lane switching. Your dame missing cause I'm bang hitting. Hell yeah, nigga do work.
Yo, we in here. It's Sunday. Sunday bars. Well, we need more music. Let them get up in the joint. Get up in the joint.
Yeah.
You can rap. Let me know how that volume sound.
Yeah.
Hey, ladies. All my niggas out the joint now, so I went ahead to lead a JPEG.
Let me know how that
When you
volume
put them
sound.
shooters on, you lead a scene. Messi like your name. Boarding pass iPhone, but I seen coach
It's
on a
work.
cheapskate.
That
Brought
volume
up in my
though.
house, brand new. Randy Moss on me in the 38. I'm a dog bitch, been one. Laughing at your baby daddy's income. Same hoes on my dick, didn't used to speak when I went to six trunks. Racked up like a pool ball, used to move weight like a U-Haul. I served you and your mama, didn't go nowhere without the tool on. Don't give a fuck what you niggas
Yeah,
think.
we rocking the
What you
African
smoking,
shirt
know what you
today.
drink. Got some money in the
With the
safe, pull
bars
it out,
hot,
older than a
keeping
soldier
it
boy
simple.
crank.
You know
I'm
what
the
I
nigga
mean?
that they love to hate. Your bitch hook like fish bait. I don't want a feature from you niggas, and I'm taxing if I'm on your mixtape. I got the juice and I'm running with it. Put the city behind me, I up and did it. I've been balling from the line of scrimmage, 22s on the coupe and sipping Emmets. Niggas running fucking up the image.
We getting that music going. We turning it up in the spot. We turning it up. We're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
We turning it up.
Yeah.
Where are you at? Where were you last night when Joshua got put to bed? And people actually thought he could beat Deontay Wilder. Listen, he would have got knocked out in the first round. He would have got knocked out in the first round, bro. Defense. Saucing on you niggas like a chicken nugget. Defense. Y'all gonna learn one day. Yeah, did you tell us how you will win, though? Did you say technically, Von, how you will win? Technically. Did you say technically he would do these things? Did you say that? Huh? I don't think you said that. Hit the cash app. Hit it early. You didn't say how he would win, so you just talking. You gotta stop that. You never said how he was gonna get his pack busted. Was he gonna hit him with the overhand, the straight? Was he gonna touch him to the body, then bring it up? Was he gonna break him down off the jab? Like, Joshua has no idea how to fight. I can't say his skills have regressed because I've never thought he had them. I never thought he had the skill. He never was nice. I mean, it's clear that Dubois can punch. He really stopped Usyk. It's clearly that Dubois can punch. Dubois definitely can punch. He delivers a good shot. You know what's crazy? Heavyweights of this era don't know how to put their punches together. I'm starting to notice. Like, you got to learn how to put. It don't matter if you're a heavyweight, a light heavy, cruiser, straw weight. It don't matter. Your mama weight. You got to learn how to really put these combinations together. 1, 2, uppercut. 1, 2, 5, 7, 3, 6. You know, them is combinations. You know, like the video I posted of me on the mitts. You know, teaching my fighter how to get to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone should do it. You got to get it done. You got to get it done. Everybody should be doing it. Everybody should be doing it. Everybody should be doing it. Says basketball 2100. How Jaime looking to fight Friday? You know what? That's a good John. Let me look that up.
Hold up. Oh, great.
Jaime. Let's see what Jaime was looking like. There goes some highlights.
I think the blueprint is up.
No, that's against John Ryder.
Save 30% on every.
Jaime Munguia latest
Go in there.
score.
What did I tell you early on? Oh, that's a right shot. You heard him with that. He's very.
We're about to look at the Jaime Munguia, see how he looks.
It isn't just our slogan; it's our promise and our passion. For
What did I tell you early on? Oh, that's a right shot. You heard him with that.
he's burying his punches now.
Munguia coming forward with head movement, putting pressure on them, throwing combinations.
You're not just closing the gap on them.
Jaime Munguia done got better with his. Ooh, good shot. Ooh.
You're gonna get hit.
Jaime.
Munguia already slowing down Bazignan. You see that sets up shots over the top with the right hand.
Jaime putting combinations together. He could be a little more precise. Jaime Munguia hurt the 7th round.
Number 7, a long time for the Mexican fighter out of Tijuana to put in work.
That last round. Whoa, good right hand from Bazignan.
Jaime Munguia took a good shot.
Standing in position, ready to strike. To come with that left hook. And then that's a nice hand.
Man, Jaime Munguia does a good job going down to the body.
He's got Bazignan on a defensive posture. The legs are not fully there.
Jaime Munguia got decent inside and out footwork. I'm noticing.
And when this shark smells
About how to hop out of range decently. And he throw good combinations.
Right down, bite down, showing some grip right now. Got a little space, and now he's coming back with his offense.
He kind of punched himself out. Good cut. Caught him with a check hook.
As Jaime Munguia sees that, and he goes after him with 40 seconds left here in the 10th round.
Gotta go to the body.
Now he's cut, and he's down.
Bazignan. He might be done. It's a 10.
The fight is over. The fight is done. Jaime Munguia has done it. He's on the turnbuckle.
Nice little level change to get himself on the inside. Here's the follow-up shot. Nice swivel jab, following up with another jab in the right hand.
I wouldn't mind seeing Jaime Munguia and Caleb playing.
Little by little, each round. Bazignan tries again.
Caught him with a check hook.
Goes up, you see this man hurt, and he just knew he went for the finish. And
Yeah, I think I did already have seen that highlight. He caught him with the check hook, being in range. Bazignan was in range without moving his head, and Jaime figured it out. Just throw the check hook while he throwing punches. He not moving his head. Alan Garcia got stopped with the overhand right. The overhand right been smoking
Canelo
everybody.
Alvarez, Jaime Munguia for the undisputed super middleweight championship. Munguia, 6 years younger, has the longer reach.
Okay, both belt lines a little high, so we're going full belt line here. All letters here. You got my instructions in the back, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times.
Hey, listen,
Back to your corner, gentlemen.
Jaime was looking good. You got to bend his knees a little bit and don't punch yourself out. Don't smother his combinations. That's what he got to do. He be smothering his combinations. Jaime be smothering combinations. You got to be careful with that. You gotta be careful. Jaime Munguia looked it pretty decent. Jaime Munguia looked it good from where he's come from. My dude Aaron said Caleb plan to stop it, and I was just like, no, he wouldn't. Jaime Munguia throw a lot of punches, and he has decent head movement. Jaime Munguia has decent head movement. I would like to see that fight though. Berlanga, and Caleb. Berlanga said he going to 75 though, but Jaime Munguia and Caleb is a good fight. Jaime Munguia and Caleb. Jaime Munguia and Caleb is a good scrap. But he looked good though. The thing that looks good is he's starting to get more comfortable in all the different ranges. You got to be comfortable in them ranges. You're not comfortable in the range. Yeah. You're not comfortable in them ranges. Them ranges, I watched the whole card. Hamza Shiraz gonna need to be ready to have to fight somebody in a minute. It's funny because Turkey want to see all these tough fights, but Hamza ain't fought nobody. You got to get somebody in there, blood. Josh Kelly, garbage. Fake boxing is done. Josh Kelly, you was basura. Respectfully, skill set. You have no inside work. You have no inside work. All that boxing ain't gonna do nothing. You in there slipping and dipping and getting out of position. You're not comfortable with getting hit. You got to get your inside work together. You was trying to hold, and that's how I know people don't be uncomfortable. They be uncomfortable. You got to relax in there, chill out, catch the shots. Come underneath, touch her. You know what I'm saying? Keep catching them over and over. You got to practice those things, but Josh Kelly doesn't seem to be practicing those things because somebody went upside his head for real. He was bleeding, looking crazy in there. Looking like he had no idea how to box on the inside in all different ranges. You gotta know how to do boxing in ranges, man. I don't know why these guys are working on that game where they can be in the ranges. Josh Kelly didn't look good. He wasn't in range. It will probably be a Christian Mabili because they on top rank. Christian Mabili and Jaime Munguia. That's who's gonna be working with him. What's good with DS3? Christian Mabili and Jaime Munguia. I got Jaime. Christian Mabili is good, but he ain't got no defense. His defense is lacking. He be coming forward and he be in shape, but it just really depends. He might be able to upset Jaime Munguia if he catch him with a good shot, but Zhang and Andy Ruiz, who y'all got? I got Zhang. Andy Ruiz don't got no inside work either. He was running from Big Baby. He was looking uncomfortable in there. He was uncomfortable in that inside. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We seen it. You gotta be comfortable. You gotta be comfortable in all 5 ranges. body to body, inside, medium, long, and boring. You got to be comfortable in all those ranges and know what punches to throw in all those ranges. Yeah, I seen Hamza. He ain't fight nobody. You got to get some work. He didn't fight anybody. He big at 160. He big at 160. I mean, they ain't really got a lot of people over there they could matchmake with unless they start coming over here and really getting in that division, really going through the division and picking real contenders. No, that's not matchmaking. They don't be actually just picking real contenders. That's not. I'm not gonna blame that on the matchmaking. I'm gonna blame that on the contenders. They ain't picking no good contenders. Yeah, they picking weak ass contenders and then saying it's the matchmaking. No, they not picking nobody and paying them. That's just all of that is. And then when you don't get contenders in there, and I don't care what country, state they come from, if they on the list as a contender, it's gonna be some work. And that's how you get the guys known who need to be known, by just getting them in the ring. But when you're trying to build these guys because they're not ready for real, then you get this so-called matchmaking y'all talking about. This regular matchmaking. It's just these guys ain't trying to fight nobody. So they doing silly stuff. Picking weak matchups, making weak matchups. Somebody is pounding. It's that boss man D-Lo. Yeah, they just, that's what they doing though. They picking people who are not good at all. And then you can't really blame it on the matchmaking at that point. They're not picking people worthy. They're not picking nobody. So you can't really say that. If they was actually picking people, then it'd be different. If you was in there, you would be seeing a fight you would want to see. You would really see them. It wouldn't even be hard. They're not doing that because they're trying to kind of build people and make money. But some of them gonna be what they gonna be. They might not even be ready for the adversity and all of that. They might not never be ready. They might not never be ready. Putting some ointment on my leg. Getting it on there. It's in a spray bottle. Some food grade peroxide. Making sure it's on there good. He said Diaz said he want to see Big Bang Jersey Zang fold up Andy Ruiz. Yeah, it's a small pond in the UK. It ain't that big. It's small anyway. It's small anyway. The UK is a small country state. It ain't that big. So you gotta recognize that off the rip. It's not big. It's not big. It's not big. Pause. So once you recognize that, you will know ain't a lot of guys over there working with. It's not a lot of them. It's not a lot of them over there. So you got to be careful. You might run into a gym, you might not. No, England colonized most of the world. The British is part of it. Make sure my hand don't smell like that peroxide. That food Grady. Let's do a quick. England is one of the countries that make up the United Kingdom, while Britain is the name of the islands that contains England, Scotland, and Wales. England is one of the countries that make up the United Kingdom, while Britain is the name of the island that contains England, Scotland, and Wales. The term Britain, Great Britain, and United Kingdom are often used interchangeably but have different meanings. Great Britain, the geographical term for the island that contains England, Scotland, and Wales. See? Got to be very precise with that. Make sure we know that. Great Britain is the island contains the 3 country states. Great Britain contains England. England is a semi-autonomous country. Britain is the landmass that contains England, Scotland, and Wales, while the UK, the largest body, is Britain plus Northern Ireland. While the UK, the UK is the largest body, the United Kingdom is Britain plus the Northern Ireland. So Northern Ireland is owned by Great Britain or by Britain. Learn the differences before you visit the UK, as each country's national identity is very important to them. Yup, you got Scotland, England, and Wales. The United States was colonized by England, which is a part of Great Britain, which is the whole mass. So that's why when you look at, hold on, so them boxers can literally let you know. That's why they can come over here and get to work. That's why they could come over here and get to work, because it's different jurisdictions. Like, look, territorial government, British, right there. Territorial government, British. Doing business as the United States of America. Democracy. So if you a Democrat, you with the British. You don't know that. You just talk. That's why you have to stop talking. It says it right here. Territorial government. British. Doing business as the United States of America. Democracy. Part of the international sea jurisdiction. The Constitution of the United States of America. The state of Georgia. The state of Maine. Legal persons. U.S. citizens. Federal military independence. Part of Navy, tariffs, and trade policies. Northern mercenaries in the Civil War. Federal code and statutory law. Published upon the Federal Register. Admiralty and equity law. First judicial court. Do you get it? Yeah, the great British is a part of England. England is a part of the British, and England colonized a lot of it. That's why they speak in English. So you gotta think, everywhere English speaking is, or part of English, they had a part in it. Anywhere Spanish speaking people is, the Spaniards colonized. So the Spain was not a part of Britain. Spain is not a part of Britain. Neither is Portugal. That's a part of Europe. Then you got the municipal government doing business as the corporate United States. And that's the all caps. Citizens of the United States. It's different. That's why you got to know these charts. United States citizens is different of citizens of the United States. Or they wouldn't have wrote it like that. They would have just said the same thing. Washington, D.C., municipal government, Southern mercenaries of Civil War, municipal law, uniform commercial code, published by municipal code, Roman civil and UCC commercial law, United States District Court. So then that's why you just gotta understand the difference. And you got federal government, American, States of America, Republic, whole different area, part of the international land and sea jurisdiction. Legal persons, United States citizens, vacant. Organic law published upon congressional record. You got to know this. Had some Jamaican food last night. Sat on the toilet now. Just AJ Brown, blood. Why do you keep putting that in there? That's weird. You a weirdo. The federal government subject. So when you get to like boxing, some of these people be from certain parts of Great Britain. You know what I'm saying? In the United Kingdom, which is in the territory of Great Britain, because now the United Kingdom means those three is united. You see what I'm saying? Those three, England, Scotland, and England, Scotland, and Wales. It says England, a country that is a part of the UK, with its capital being London. See, London, England is the capital, but it's in the United Kingdom, which is England, Scotland, Wales. And then Great Britain is as a part of Northern Ireland in there. Today, Ireland is divided between independent Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland, constitute of the United Kingdom. That's what we're reading right now, DS3. That's exactly right. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta even think about that when it comes to boxing, because some boxers are part of different territorial and geographical landscapes. Like a guy from Wales. That's why the John is small, because the United Kingdom is small. You know what I mean? The United Kingdom ain't that big. It's little. Them little spot, them is small spots. Them is small spots. But then when you come over here, some of that law that they have had in those countries are now in these, because the people was moving around. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why there's hardly no talent. Like you get in the United Kingdom, since you got 3 different people and 3 different cultures, so to speak, different country states. You know, you can run into some talent, because now you gotta to come out of the United Kingdom, you gotta be getting work with England, Scotland, Wales. You know what I mean? So that'll make it kind of difficult for you. But it's still a small talent pool over there. So I mean, very small. And boxing is not. You know what? I will have to see how boxing ranks over here in America and the United States, according to other sports, because soccer is the biggest, pretty much over there. So yeah. Yeah, so Ireland, I got a homie from Ireland on the gym at 3rd Street. So yeah. That's about what they be talking about. But yeah, I watched a little highlight reel of the card, and I wasn't impressed with some of these fighters. Like, I'm just not impressed with how they do anything. Pretty much, their fundamentals are not intact. I seen Roberto Duran in backdoor telling Hamza Shiraz how to work off the jab and be moving around, and then run him into a right hand and come under the body. Like, Duran be back there giving that information out. The English boxer jump in and out. Yeah, that's amateur. That's amateur. That's why that's amateur. Amateur style boxing. You know, you gotta know how to move your head. Stay in there and move the head. Joshua Buatsi, he was all right in there. He don't move his head though. He got to start moving his head. He don't move his head. He do not move his head. So, man, it's a lot of guys who it's some work to be gotten, but they definitely should improve their skill sets in all ranges because somebody you get in there with is gonna test what you can't do. I see Caleb had inside work because McCombie didn't have any. He smothered his shots. So you gotta know how to do that off rip though. Yeah, that's a fact why Khan was a silver medalist because the amateur style is an England style, and that's where he's from. I mean, that's where he was born for real, but he Pakistani. But yeah, that ain't that have good amateurs, but when it comes to that pro work, you got to learn how to be a professional and sit down on the shots. You got to learn how to sit down on them shots. You got to learn proper defensive technique or how to get up under shots and step on the inside and take your time and be slipping and catching and rolling and we're getting up under, digging, pulling, parrying shots, keeping a high guard up, using the shoulders, catching on the body, coming up under, slipping over, getting up inside. That's really it. If you don't know how to do that, it's going to be hard for you on any level of professional boxing, especially when you get in there with Josh Kelly and he's moving around, running, jumping in. I mean, it's not looking good. A lot of these fighters is like, they used to be looking so fresh, and then all of a sudden, trash. And that shows you the regression, not progression. Regression. You move backwards. You work on the inside, work in the gym. You learn how to defend on the inside, how to relax, how to come up under, how to slip over to the side, go to the guts, then come up under, how to pull from the inside. Like you got to learn how to do all of that. If you don't, it's pretty. You could be pretty sure somebody gonna bust you down. You got to know how to do those moves from the inside and the outside. From all ranges, head movement is very important. All ranges, head movement is important. I'm gonna say it again. All ranges, head movement is important. I gotta call A and see where you got those. What you call this from? All ranges, head movement is important. You gotta have defense. Period. There is no defense after you do something. Defense is acquired in your style no matter what you're doing. For whether you're going forward, back, side to side, you're pivoting. Changing levels is defense in itself because the head is moving from one plateau to a lower one. So that means you're moving your head up and down and up. Pause. That's bobbing. Weaving is side to side. See what I'm saying? Weaving in and out, side to side. Bobbing is up and down, bobbing and weaving. You got it. That's defense. No matter what you say, you gotta have it. Defense is side to say you gotta have it. So just think about that. No matter what style you got, you gotta have defense of the head movement. Hopping in and out get you smoked. Hopping in and out will get you smoked. You gotta have defense because this is the thing. You can be good at hopping out. Then you get somebody like Canelo or a Mexican style fighter who just progressively coming forward. He don't care if you hopping in or not. He coming forward to go to your body to stop you, make you look stupid in there, have you drunk all over the place. He could care less about you hopping around and doing anything but going to his guts. And that's when you gotta have more than one style. You gotta have more than one style. You gotta have more than one. That means you gotta be inside work, outside work. You really gotta have it down pat. Khan was good as an amateur, and he had that speed too. His speed was unreal. Khan had unreal speed. Khan had definitely good unreal speed. Look, I just found something, dog. See, this is where y'all won't be looking. Hold on. These the vegan chocolate covered pretzels. Delish. Non-dairy, fresh peanuts. Look, they peanut butter inside and dark chocolate on the outside. Vegan, made in the USA, quality certified kosher. How big is they want $36 for that? They're bugging. They are bugging. They wanted $36 for those vegan chocolate covered pretzels. They're bugging. They're bugging. $36 for a 1 pound. How many is it? Say it's a jumbo container. 1.8 pounds. Damn near 2 pounds. But they want them Jones is $36. They're bugging. They got 40 ounces. But on these ones vegan. They got a 40-ounce bag. Oh, them ain't vegan. They got butterfat. Hamza, your shows are cracking jack. The subs need to be more interactive. What is cracking jack? Oh, you saying they cracking like they fire? Hey, bud, that's on them. They ain't if they don't want the boxing knowledge, it's all good. I ain't tripping. We just on here to break down this boxing for real. Oh, they got some. They got them about a pound right here. The vegan delish. These is better than 1 pound for $15, though. They tripping. We just gonna save them just in case. The vegan covered pretzels is a good snack. And plus, dark chocolate is good for your stomach and your pineal. It's a good bitter. You would definitely want to be on it. Good bitter. You feel me? They just charging out the wazoo. You gotta visit the store and save it on Amazon. You gotta follow them categories. They got a little bit of everything on here. Chocolate covered nuts. Pause. You know those milk chocolate. Why would you make milk chocolate blueberries? Like, that's not cool. You're ruining it. You're ruining the vegan experience. Yeah, so hey, yeah, man. I ain't tripping because whether they really want to hear about their favorite fighter, you gotta let some of this delusion die down. You gotta let some of this delusion die down. People think they know boxing because they call in the platforms every day and talk it and argue with people, and they could guess who's right on the fight and all it is. That doesn't determine your boxing knowledge because you can guess who's in the ring. I mean, you can guess who won a fight or place a good bet. Like, what makes you understand and know boxing is when you actually get in there and do it. When people start understanding that, they'll stop acting like they really know something that they don't know. And trying to argue a mute point because you're speaking from inexperience. And that's it. Because the moment you tell them, well, go take a pro fight with the knowledge that you have, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. They never do it. They got an excuse of why they couldn't do it. No, because man, I was one of them people who had to, man, shut up. Get to work, buddy. You didn't get to work. You didn't get to work. You didn't get to work. You didn't have it. Damn, these dark chocolate cashews is the real deal. That's why you pick be having it. Yeah, man. These folks don't know what they be doing in these rings I'll be seeing. Then I'll be trying to come to y'all and give y'all the real and tell them on other platforms, but they want to argue with me over their favorite fighter. I'm not here to argue that. I'm about to tell you why your favorite fighter gonna get his pack busted. If you ain't trying to hear that, then go in the back with the women and kids. It can get brutal up here. That's all I'm saying. It can get very brutal. So either you're gonna realize that or you just gonna keep sounding crazy. We're not trying to hear it. We're not trying to. But you keep running it to us. And we telling you we don't want that. But you run it again. Listen, sir, we don't want it. You run it again. All right. pack everywhere. Eddie Hearn, Eddie Hearn's days of coddling AJ have finally caught up to them. They used to say Wilder had to prove something. Yeah, we know that all that fake shit is over with now because that was cap. That is absolutely right, K Rod. And that's why he got his pack busted. Because those days is just cap is over with. Stop the cap, put your man in there. You might as well got his pack busted and then got him back on the trip. Water is out the way now. Water is out the way. You never have to. Yeah, we did good with that. We lost. We lost to that, but we gonna keep it working and we gonna make another move to do something else. Did they do that? No, they did not. They did not. What they did was they avoided the man, missed out on a good opportunity for a good fight, and then tried to gaslight the situation. And this man ended up brutally getting knocked out and maybe ruined. Like you can't keep taking them type of shots. Now you automatically gonna get your brains knocked out. You automatically gonna get it knocked out. It's not the same. You not the same. When you realize you can't take them shots like that over and over and think it's sweet in here. Ooh, listen. You pick got the dark chocolate gingers. I know them is fwaggy. Oh yeah, we gonna have to get into that. Them is crazy. We gonna have to get into those. The dark chocolate gingers. Yes, sir. Them espresso beans look pretty good. They expensive though. $31. Yeah. And that's why when you think about it, AJ, the only heavyweight with no style or things he do good. He straight up and down, never developed his game. Ever. That's what I'm wondering, like, what is he doing in the gym? What is he doing in the gym? Those are the questions. The questions I'm asking and figuring out is what is he doing in the gym? Okay, that's it. What is his plans in there? It doesn't look like he ever has any. He never looks good in there. He's always all over the place. Somebody busting his pack and he still don't have no defense. So it's like, what are we watching at this point? The man don't have no defense. He don't never be having. He never has any. Yo, now I was about to ask you where you got them chocolate covered pretzels from, but I had found some on Amazon and they the pretzels with the peanut butter and they got chocolate on the dark chocolate vegan and they vegan. But they $36 for like a jumbo John. I need to see.
God damn. Hey, Jamie outside. Go outside and grab them yard people because he ain't working tomorrow.
All right, he outside?
Yeah, he said he was outside.
All right.
Look out for him.
Yeah, I'm about to look right now, see if he out there.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody out here yet.
Yeah.
I'm doing it live right now, so
yeah.
I'll be in here.
Yeah.
But I got some stuff on this list. It is serious business.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
One.
I'll check. Yep, I'll see you in a minute.
Yeah, dog. You gotta realize that he might be pulling up. He might be pulling up. What's good with Big Bro? Yeah, I'm in there chilling. No, I be podcasting live about boxing. Yeah, nigga, I be talking technical boxing, breaking it down and shit. Yeah, I got dealing with people and all that stuff. And you know that nigga still sick. He doing good though. He getting us with his music more like I wanted to. He can travel in Ohio. Really rocking. Hey, that's kind of like in Springfield. It's kind of a little bit east. I went, no, you know what? Springfield. It's kind of, I think, closer to Columbus, if I'm not mistaken. I ain't been home in a minute, but they say it's some crazy shit going. It's really going. Because they don't usually see nothing like that. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, Chuck nice, man. Keep that clean. Yup. Yeah, that was Unc James. I'm thinking, yeah, dog. You gotta realize, blood, this boxing is about skill sets. It said Usyk had that boy throwing a temper tantrum post-fight, holding that mic, tripping like Reggie and Nutty Professor. That's when I knew ego was the issue. Who is that? Who did he have acting like that? Joshua? So you're saying Joshua's ego will now allow him to learn boxing properly. Is that what you're saying? Hey Siri, what are watermelon kernels? Who is tripping like that, K-Rob?
Watermelon kernels are the shelled seeds found in watermelons. This is from upick.com.
Oh, kernels are what's inside of the Jones. I figured that. Yeah, who was throwing a tantrum? Because when Usyk was in there with Joshua, he had Joshua all over the ring. He had no foot movement. He looked crazy. Utterly crazy. Like, he was so stiff. And that's what I'm like, listen, bro, at some point, you got to do what it takes to get better. Get some dance classes, do some yoga, and his stiffness, a lot of stiffness comes off of not understanding defense. Not understanding defense. You see what I'm saying? Not understanding defense. Okay, Rob says Ryan got stiffness too. I recognize that with a lot of fighters, it limits their defense abilities. No, it's actually the other way around. It's not understanding defense ability and working on it makes you stiff. Because when you work on your defense, you got to learn how to move the shoulders, squat down, turn, pull. You got to learn how to bend at the waist. That's why they be stiff. They don't work on their defense. Defense is what brings the defense is what makes you unstiff. Learning it. You don't look as stiff. You be slipping, pulling off the shots. But when you don't have the defense, you look stiff because you can't move. You're not moving properly. You're only fighting off of 1/3 of your complete skill set because it's supposed to be hit and not get hit and protect yourself at all times. So when you don't have no defense, you're only really acting off the 1/3 of boxing. You only focus on the offensive portion. And no, that's just the rules of boxing. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just saying the rules of hit, not get hit. That's defense. Hit is offense. Protect yourself at all times. That's defense. So you really have to understand that boxing is 2/3 offense. I mean, 2/3 defense and 1/3 offense. And that not having proper defense is what makes you stiff. That's just it. You gotta have great defense in order not to be stiff. You got to. You're gonna be stiff all the time because you're not gonna be able to evade punches. You're gonna be doing what Klitschko is. Just like, where is your defense at? Slip, pull back, roll under. You got to really be getting up under there. But that those are the questions I'm asking because if these guys are not working on these things, what are they doing? Like what's going on? What are they doing? Are they even in the gyms? I'm just trying to figure it out, dog. I'm asking because from what it looks like, they can never be in a gym. They can never be in a gym doing anything. I'm looking dead at them, and they get in training camps. They be in shape because they not tired. They be tired, but they not tiring out. You know, for looking like off of throwing punches. But then they still not looking defensively sound. And that's where I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? Who is training you, bro? Yeah, what are you doing? So all I'm trying to figure out what's going on so you can get the proper help. And so you can get the proper help, dog. That's all I'm trying to figure out. You know, sometimes people get mad when they haven't found out that the ability to know is unlimited. It said Fox Floyd went to from 5'8" to 5'2", and you could manipulate his head and shoulders in the safe spaces at all times. Facts, pause. It's just really, I mean, it's sad because they don't get it. They don't get it, dog. They do not get it. You got to really be defensively sound to get to them higher levels of boxing. And every time I mention that, people just act like they don't know. Like I was just on a platform and I was saying that Terrence Crawford is picking Canelo because of the height. Dude came in the chat, said, I think I know everything about boxing. And then said the exact same thing I said. I was like, man, what? What are you? Are you drunk, bro? Are you drunk? You literally just repeated what I said. Now that I realized a lot of them is mad because they was Errol Spence fans. They be Earl Spencers. And listen, I love my man Earl too, but a Pacquiao getting busted that's just what it is. It's nothing to be mad at. It can happen. It can happen to the best of us. We must start protecting our head by moving it, pivoting, changing levels, catching with the shoulders, the hands up, rolling up under, cross blocking. All of that can be done if you practice it in sparring. And then you just got to work on it. Let them try to get off, and then you just catch. Move around, roll up under, and you just keep working on it. And it's easy to work on that. You just be sparring. We only throwing right hand. And then you just working on rolling it. Rolling it, throwing it to the body, catching it. That's it. Spar, we only throwing jabs and hooks. That way you bap. If you're not working on that, then you're not going to learn how to block none of these punches. Your defense is not going to be tight. It's hard to catch the punches when you in there. Well, it's not hard, but you got to know how to slow things down. And when you're not that experienced and you get somebody in there throwing both hands and then you trying to catch punches, it's not going to work out the same because you don't have them. He's coming at you full throttle and you're not even comfortable doing it yet. And then now you got bad habits and you might block a couple, then you get in the fight doing the same bad habits. Bang! You laying down. Now you hurt. You mad. You drunk. You know what I'm saying? You just got to take your time in there. But these things need to be done in sparring over and over and over again. And you have to work defense. I trained a lot of people, and I realized that, man, it don't even matter if you're throwing punches. Nobody is comfortable with throwing until they realize that they're not going to get hit because they have confidence in defense and what they've been doing. You feel me? So that's basically what it be. You got to be have confidence in your defense so that you can get off shots, because you can be confident you're going to hit somebody, but then there's going to be a guy who could take the shots. Yeah, that's on them, bud. That's on them if they want to hate. That I don't really be concerned with that. That's why they don't have jobs. That's why they're done. Listen, they're done. They're not in there anymore, are they? No, they're not. They're not getting in the work anymore. They're through. Shout out to the Chivo. They're not in there getting any work now. They're done. That's why you got to be careful. They spent too much time, but you got to remember they wasn't really hating on Floyd. Remember, they only talk for the fighters that's on a promotional team. Floyd was independent. All the other fighters were like Golden Boy. Did I see Oscar? Yeah, Floyd. I mean, that's Oscar. He's gonna go on his rants. But listen, he could scrap though. Listen, Oscar De La Hoya was Hemothy. If you don't believe me, or you don't know, or you don't have knowledge and wisdom, it's levels. Watch Oscar De La Hoya versus Fernando Vargas. And watch him pull crazy moves. Watch him touch a man with the jab, triple, quadruple jabs up and down, check hooking. He already got a hard hook. Pause. Think if he check hooking all the time, boom, he knocked him out with the hook. It was a hard check hook, caught him. Man, Oscar was hinged, blood. He could run his mouth. He got a successful company. Oscar can run them lips. He definitely can do that. I will vouch for my man Oscar. He can run them lips, my G. He got it on that lip action. Pause. 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 But that man Oscar got that work. Because he will give you the Workington, buddy. He will. Now listen, one thing Oscar will give you is that work. He will give you the work. He said, Oscar from that era for sure. These new ninjas make me sick. LOL, mix it up already. Blood, Boots need to retire or move up to 54. Fake boxing is over. Fake boxing is over. That's why it's the title, if I'm not mistaken. It's over. Listen, Oscar would have stopped Boots. Oscar De La Hoya would have stopped Jerron Boots Ennis. He would have stopped him brutally. He was trained by Floyd Daddy. He would have stopped him brutally. And there we would have all been looking crazy. He definitely would have got him out of there. We leave that for Dean the Great and Jake Pauls and the X Series niggas in De La Hoya would have ended Boots' hype train right after the Villa fight to kill the noise. Absolutely correct. Oscar gonna want to see about you. He's definitely gonna want to see about you, bud. He had those skills. Gotta know that. Gotta know it. Yeah. Hit the cash app, dog. Go tripping. At least y'all got the likes up. Share the content. Yeah, so we gotta really get
I don't even want to start with you. Do not talk Bible to me because you're gonna get put down.
2 minutes later.
I spend those things. Other relationships, other than straight, I have a lot of different morals than straight.
If you read the Bible, any sexual deviance outside of men and women is immoral. Yeah, so what you talking about?
There's a lot of religions, and there's a lot of different genders.
people just be talking. Oscar is kind of right though. Benavidez has been made to be Canelo's antagonist, like they did with Pac to Floyd. Canelo gonna have to stop blood already. Not really. Benavidez, Canelo just gotta win. Benavidez has to stop Canelo. Canelo proved it with Triple G though, and in his resume stacked since then. David still ain't got no work. David has not got. David was at super middleweight his whole career and never fought Callum Smith. That's my point. When Callum Smith had that belt, he never got in there, dog. He never got in there. He never got in there with Cuz and did nothing. Like, and that'll be it. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything. Man, that's cap. Good way to get them likes up. So he won his first belt off that TMT. Ronald Gavril even rematched him for fake get back work. No, he needed to rematch him because Ronald Gavril had dropped him. Got you. Yeah, so he had to rematch him because Gavril had him that booty on the canvas. He had that booty on the canvas. He had to get some work. You better go. Yeah, like you gotta chill with that. Hey, you gotta chill. Hey, he about to drag. He about to blow her brakes off. Rudders. Rudders.
Wait, wait, bro. Right, camera, bro.
Rudders all over the place. Hey, listen, your brake pads gonna be off if you picking fights that you ain't got no business picking your brake pads. He won the first belt off that round. Yeah, he did, but they had to run it back because he got dropped and he was on this He was on the canvas. Ronald Gavril. As soon as fact check come back, I'm reiterate he can get all this work and being or living in Oakland come with the free smoke, blow. Yeah, he wasn't trying to work. He was talking about he got some work with Ricardo, and Ricardo said he never got work with us. So what's his face? Maury as the lie detector, the test has discovered that was a lie. A lot of this fake blogging is weak about boxing. They don't be knowing what they be doing either.
Talking about his shit, he thinks he's
Listen.
great,
He knows
all that.
nothing about
That
boxing.
mindset of him not giving a damn, like I don't care. It can't make him great. Ryan Garcia calling out T.O. If he fights T,
He ain't talking about no technical boxing. They be trying to. See what I'm saying? Caught him. Hey, listen. When they catch you, they whooping you. These kids do not care. When they catch you, they're gonna give you the work.
Günaydın. Ne yaptın dostum? Nereye kadar geldin? Geldik mi? Bozdolayı atladık mı?
Pera, calma, senhora. Mantém o desespero. Mantém o desespero, tô vendo. Ó, filhote de sucuri. Não, pera, errei. Filhote de jiboia. Só de segurar aqui, ó, certeza. Calma. O seu olhar é total desespero. Ó, ela entrou na manga da sua camiseta, senhora, e saiu, tá? Ela entrou na manga da sua camiseta e saiu.
A snake is in her joint. Hey, listen, man. Hit that cash app.
Calma. O desespero é total, a gente vê. Eu tentei te ajudar, senhora, aquele dia, lembra? Você também estava aqui. Você pode parar de vir no pântano, senhora. Secar o quê? Anestesiei, manter o desespero. Agora, eu vou poder tirar ela, tá? Fazendo os bastidores. Vou aproximar. Não repitam isso em casa, pessoal. Aqui é grande. Vamos pegar na garganta dela, senhora. Desespero total. Calma.
Man, have a seat. Hey, what is he doing? He tripping. He got a shotty in his hand. Sat him down. You done.
J. Cole got an ass whipping because you chose to diss niggas on a song that you weren't standing behind. Because apparently, I have 3 sources of 3 different rappers who pulled up on you and say, "Yo, what's up with that song? I'm in Texas. I want to go play Boosie Boo."
Hey, listen.
Soon as you get my say, "Yo, what's up with that?"
What's going on? That's retarded.
John, wow, yeah, what is this?
I go crazy every time. Hey, anybody home?
Hey, aha! Hey, listen, Twitter is funny. Look at your man's. It's over. The money is done. All right, y'all. Tried the 2 for 99-cent hemp wraps. Took a little trip to Mars. Ain't been back up there in a minute, blood. Need see, want them hemp rellos, do now. Hey, get them hemp rellos. Them is real. The hemp rellos or the royal hemp blunts. Man, you could put a lot of tree in there, and listen, you're smoking nothing but tree. You're not smoking anything else but tree. You get me? Do you get me? The only thing you're smoking in there is tree. There is no other smoke. It's going to be 88 tomorrow and 82 on Monday. And 88 on Friday, 82 on Friday. It's going to be 80 and 70 all week for the next 2 weeks. Excuse me. Yeah, you got to get them hemps. You got to smoke all weed, hemp or weed leaves. You got to get them. You got to get on that. It's mandatory. You feel me? It's mandatory. No tobacco, no nicotine. All hemp work. All hemp work. All hemp worky. Yup. Man, that's pretty much it for the boxing news. It was another little Irish cuz that was on that undercard to stop Warrington. He ain't stopping. He just beat him in a decision. He went to a decision, but he was busting his pack open. He was going to his guts and everything. It was some good work. He really was going to dude's guts. You know what I'm saying? So people been getting that work. You got to be on your real boxing. If you're not, you definitely could be about to get your pack busted or stopped. So you definitely want to be on your work, man. Yeah, so you gotta literally be seeing. Wait, what? You know, I'm about to keep playing. Oh, that Curry look great. Yeah, dog. Pablo out here. We all lost money on Saturday. Well, that's what you get for making emotional bets. Like we tell you that every time, stop making emotional bets. You know the nigga can't got no chin. Not no chin. I'm sorry. You know the nigga ain't got no defense, but you want to act like he do. No, blood, that don't even make sense. You know he doesn't have any defense. You know that as a fact. You know that as a literal fact. The man has no defense. So what was he gonna do?
Wasted all their time telling all these good men, oh no, you're not my type. I'm the man that's gonna do all stuff for me. Oh,
That's cap. I remember calling Bud to stop Brooke after the weigh in because he looked dehydrated, and Bud was stopping everyone at 147 and just worked Horn got like Bud was gonna stop everybody at 47.
Okay, just do what I do. Ha, 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 ha.
You see what I'm saying? You gotta really realize if you bet on Joshua to do anything, it's crazy considering he has no defense. Like what that was your plan? Like, come on, bud. You're not making no sense. You're not making no sense, bro. This is why they kept him out of there with Wilder. This is why he stayed out of there with Wilder, my G. That's why they never put him in there. And then if you would have put him in there with Wilder, his life. Lopez lost to Jermaine. I watched Ortiz odds go from 800 plus to negative 120 last round, and Tio was missing, getting tagged all night, not whooped, but outboxed for sure. His second loss to me. No, I can't honestly say that because that's why Laura be losing because he what you about to say? You can't make somebody miss and not make them pay. Those are the unspoken rules. Those are the unspoken rules. You make them miss, you make them pay. This nigga is in class cooking bacon. How old
were you when you realized you're not supposed to keep turning your air on and off during summertime? That's what caused.
Know me, do you? You don't know me, do you? I never went to a combine.
You didn't go to the combine. How about the draft?
I never got drafted. Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga James Harrison said I never went to the combine. I never got drafted. Evidently, he was still on the hunger.
You don't know me, dude.
He was on the hunger for something different. Laura, was disengaging a lot, but in a square ring, since Canelo never had footwork, it was always going to look like that. Yeah, you no. Listen, disengaging means there is no such thing as disengaging in boxing. Once you make somebody miss, you make them pay. So the disengage becomes an engage once you disengage. If you disengage without making somebody pay, you're at fault and you're not winning. You're not winning. You're not winning a fight.
You want that shit in the museum with someone else's art underneath it? You're stupid. Don't waste your time on some man. Mind your own business and excel. You're better than this. Come on.
See what I'm saying? So Jermaine Ortiz, Jermaine Ortiz is Jermaine Ortiz needs to learn how to make them miss and make them pay. He's not making anybody pay. He's just slipping shots and then not throwing nothing, trying to just say I won because I landed more jabs. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I keep trying to tell you that. Y'all keep coming with the same rhetoric over and over. And I keep telling you, you make them miss, you make them pay. So he couldn't have beat Tio because in his style, he didn't make the guy
which
pay.
side you start on, it's up to you.
You have to hire essentially perception turned down all the way up to the 15th dimension.
We could understand.
This is what we look at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Now, look.
You gotta know that. If you don't know that, you bug. You're bugged. So then what? And that's why we talk about the people who be looking stiff. This is why we be talking about people be looking stiff. Lopez did not beat Jermaine. There is no highlights of him getting touched like that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's highlights of him getting touched. He did nothing. He avoided the fight. And he was getting touched. You know what? Let's just go look at the highlights again. I keep telling you that. Like you can't not just get in there and be not throwing anything. It doesn't work like that. We're looking at the highlights right now.
To the end of round number one.
He just got hit with a counter. Oh yeah, see he on this Shakur shit. He jumping in and out. Oh, he just got hit with a right hand. Like you just talking. Okay, Rob. You hear that? That was Teofimo hitting Jermaine Ortiz with a right hand upside his head.
And lunge with punches, whether it's the jab or a lead right hand. We saw that.
Right there, he got touched. This is why he lost. This is why he lost. Watch this. Now he's all the way across the end of the ring. Look, now he's all the way across the other side of the ring. You don't win a fight like that. You ran when you evade the shot, you circle tight so you can get off on your guy. You don't circle and then go all the way to fucking Disneyland, bro. No, they were not. He fought like that all night. He fought like that all night. Hey, blood, goodbye. Hey, I'm in Hotep. We'll do a film study on it. And you're going to be looking crazy. We're going to do a film study on it now. You're going to be looking crazy, and I'm going to make you hit the Cash App. You have a, hey, listen, think like a divine being. Know like a divine being. I'm in Hotep.